Hello everyone, Tim here from timscomputerfix.com and timscomputerfix.net. Today, in this video, I will be unboxing and setting up a Yamakasi Catleap Q270 2560 by 1440 27-inch LED monitor. Now, before I start going into great detail on this Yamakasi monitor, I need to take a second here to thank a couple of guys over at the Twit network. That would be Ryan Shrout and Patrick Norton. They have a great podcast over there called This Week in Computer Hardware. And actually, these two guys started talking about these Catleap monitors that are made over in Korea. About 2 months ago, they were talking about it. And it sparked my curiosity. And as time went on, I went ahead and bit the bullet and purchased me one. So now I'm going to give an unboxing on this video. In my next video, I'm going to do a full-fledged review, so be watching for that. This monitor started making a buzz in the United States by posts being made on overclockers forums and other enthusiast forums about the quality and surprisingly high level of clarity that this monitor brings. And rumor has it in these forums that this particular model monitor was only second in line to be used in the new Apple iMac models that have recently been released. Rumor has it that Apple was going to choose these Yamakasi monitors or these screens to be used in their iMacs, but fell just shy of an A mark, giving it an A-. Now, in my book, that's pretty good because I only paid, get this, $399 with free shipping for this monitor. That's right, less than $400 for this monitor. Now, this is coming out of Korea, so obviously there are some big concerns here when ordering stuff out of Korea. Some of the concerns that I had were things like customs. Will my product make it through customs or get held up for 3 months in customs? How about support? Who do I talk to if this monitor goes bad? I mean, there's a language barrier there, right? If this monitor isn't any good, who can I call and talk to? Nobody, I would assume. There is an eBay seller, but he's Korean. And how about, how well is it packaged? How is it going to be treated? Is it going to be knocked, bumped around, squished, stepped on, dropped? All of these things are, risks that you take when you order something like this from these sites, eBay sites that are out of Korea. But the risk was just too tempting for me. I had to give this a shot. And as you can see here, it arrived. DHL delivered it. There was one dent on the front of the box. And if you could see it here, let's see. And right there already gave me a reason to be nervous. This nice little dent there. I certainly don't want to be trying to contact this Korean eBay seller and getting them to honor any kind of warranty or giving me my money back. So already I have a reason to be a little nervous about the delivery, but we'll overlook that and continue with unboxing. Now, I've never heard of this company, Yamakasi, but apparently it's big over in Korea, and you can tell by the design and all on the box that they definitely go out of their way to be sure that this product looks appealing from outside the package, looking at the box. Okay, from this point we'll just go ahead and cut the tape off, open up the flap, pull it up, and we can see that the monitor looks like it's encased in a styrofoam shell, which is good. So we'll just kind of open up these flaps here and slide this thing right on out. And now we can see just how well they protected this monitor. Now, as you can see here, there's another area of concern where it looks like maybe some impact has taken place. Let's just hope everything came out okay with this delivery. So we're going to open up the cover. And so far so good. Everything looks well with the monitor. Looking through the plastic there, I don't see any cracks or any scratches. Of course, we got to take that plastic off to confirm, but this is looking pretty good so far. Also packaged with the monitor is our stand, our oval stand, and a bag of cables. I'll be talking about that a little later, but we have our power adapter in there and our different cables for the monitor. But let's get this plastic off because I want to be sure I don't have any cracks or scratches. Pull back the plastic in hopes that there's no damage. Oh, I found something, but it turns out to be just a smudge. Had me a little worried there. But all in all, the screen was perfect. There wasn't a scratch or a crack anywhere on it. So that made me feel a lot better about the delivery part of this monitor. Woo, thank God. Another thing that I've noticed is that this monitor has some weight to it. So it doesn't feel cheaply built. Cheaply built monitors with cheap parts means they're pretty lightweight. This one has some weight to it. So let's get our stand on. We have 2 screws that go right into here. So we'll just line these holes up, put our screws in, tighten it up. Pretty easy to go on. Just get the other one in here. And there we go. Just that easy. Real easy installation of the stand, which the stand leaves a little something to be desired. I'll get into that a little later also. So now we have it standing up. We'll just turn around, have a look. And as you can see, the stand has a little bit of a wobbliness to it, just a touch. If you move the screen around, it just kind of moves. It does tilt backwards and forwards. Your viewing angle can be changed easily, but there's this wobble to it that gives it a little bit of a cheap feel regarding the stand. But as you can see, the angle, you can change the angle pretty easily up and down. But it does feel a bit on the wobbly side, but it is sturdy nonetheless. There's another thing I don't like about this stand, and I'll get into that a little later. But for now, let's just go ahead and get this on my desk here and get everything hooked up and take the rest of this plastic off. Here it is, looking nice and pretty on my desk. Gotta love it, gotta love it. And we'll just pull off the rest of this protective plastic film they have on everything, which I'm quite pleased to see that it is protected quite well. Has a good finish underneath. So we'll just pull this bottom one right on off. Looking good. And we'll continue with the sides, both sides, and the back. The stuff's all on the back also. So they really went out of their way to protect the bezel and the back cover, and it's made of some pretty sturdy plastic. The bezel is, and the back cover. Well, it has a nice shine gloss to it. Yeah, I like that. Now I have to throw in a disclaimer here while we're taking this plastic off. And my disclaimer is, if you decide to purchase this monitor from a Korean-based eBay seller after watching my video, nor me, Tim Kelly, nor timscomputerfix.com, timscomputerfix.net, or Tim's Computer Repair will be held responsible for any mishap that you may have, whether it be a bad seller, whether you get ripped off, whether your monitor comes broken or it doesn't work. I am in no way can be held responsible if you decide to buy this monitor from a Korean eBay seller, or for any seller for that matter. I'm just giving you guys a review. I will repeat that it is risky to purchase large ticket items from foreign sellers. It's just the way it is, and you can see where this plastic's kind of got closed in when they closed the case up. That's okay, no big deal. Yeah, so if you do decide to purchase this from a Korean eBay seller, you know, I hope things turn out well for you. It is always a risk, in my opinion. So now we'll just continue. We'll get to the back of the unit now, start removing the plastic off of that, and here you'll have a nice clear look of all the connectors for your audio port, for your HDMI. Just finished getting this plastic off here. Pull it off. And here you'll see your audio jack, your 3.5 millimeter jack for your audio there, your HDMI port, your dual link DVI connector, and your VGA connector, and a place for your power hookup too. Now you see here behind this piece of plastic are two screw holes, and basically what that's for is so you can wall mount this unit. So this unit is wall mountable. You take off that silver plastic piece there on the back and you will be able to wall mount this unit, which is a plus. Okay, we'll finish off by taking the plastic off of the base of the unit, and once that's done, we're going to get into kind of showing you something else that I don't like about the stand on this monitor. Okay, I'm going to give you a better look at the stand situation here, about how, I don't know, I guess you'd call it wobbly. It's not going to fall over, but you can see here when you kind of rock it back and forth, it just stays moving around by itself, and it's just not sturdy. It's not solid. It's not going to fall, but it's a little wobbly. I don't know what other word to call it. Now I'm going to show you here. You know, it does swivel well, nice and easy on the stand. I do like that. That bottom oval piece that it sits on has a track on the bottom of it, so you're not scratching up your desk or anything. But it is wobbly. You know, you push it, knock it around. But here's the big thing I don't like about this stand. So let's push this monitor back into place, and you see it just fits nicely into the spot that I have it in. My biggest complaint about this whole monitor is the stand. And basically, the stand, you wouldn't really notice it until you get it into a situation like this. It doesn't stand up level. So you can see here how much room is on that end and how much room I have on this end from the top of the desk. Now my desk is straight, okay? But you can see how much room is there and how much room is here. So there's a big difference there. Not enough to notice maybe with the naked eye without it being in a position like that, but I want my monitor level, and a stand should make your monitor level, and you can't adjust that with the stand. So, you know, in my case, I could wedge something up in there to get it straightened out, but if you don't have a desk like mine, you know, I guess another option would be to put, you know, a shim or something under the stand on one side to make it level. And you can see you can push down to try to level it out. It bounces back up. There's just no way to adjust that without getting slick. And there you have my solution. So now we have even amounts of space on both sides. Now I know that my monitor is level. So a big dislike about the stand, but for the price, I can live with it. So I hope you enjoyed the unboxing video 1 of this Catleap series. This is the unboxing. I hope you enjoyed it, and I also hope that you come back to see my second video, which we're going to power this baby on, and I'm going to give you a full review of how it performs. So thanks for watching. Hey, if you like what you see here, hit that like button and subscribe to my feed. You can also visit my website at timscomputerfix.net. So until next time, everyone, see you soon.